we created three gradient stops that were the first one was red, as you see there. The second one was magenta, as you see there, and the third one was blue, as you see there. The first time was 0, the second time was 128, and the third time was 255. We call this gradient dot gr dot create LUT. That sets this up so it'll be able to evaluate these later. Then with our drawing object, we did begin draw. We ended it with end draw. We set use fill true to true and use stroke to false. The stroke means it would be like an outline around there. Then we looped from 0 to 255. This should have been in there. Let's see. We called gradient.eval RGB. That caused RG and B to be filled out with our evaluated colors at that specific time, the time being anywhere between 0 and 255. Then we called the drawing object, we called set fill color RGBA. Instead of using a color object, we went ahead and specifically used these actual red, green, and blue colors. We gave the alpha channel a 255. Actually, let's see what happens when we do this. It's like 128. Or even an random would have been nice there. Let's see. So yeah, we got all those little in-between colors there. Okay. And then we called ellipse. We gave it a random value between the width, a random value between the height, and a random radius. And that is it. So that is one way you can use the gradient objects without actually rendering gradients. Is another useful way. You could create a lookup table. You could use it to evaluate colors for vector drawings or for really just about anything. Image processing, for example, you could create take a grayscale image and apply interpolated gradient colors to it, or just any number of things really. So just be aware that the gradient object is not specifically just for rendering gradients. And that's about all there is to that. There are a lot more things we could do with the gradient class. Let me take a look in the object browser real quick. Let's see if there's anything else we need to cover here. That is all right. So there's management functions in here like clear stops, moving stops, and getting the count. Find out if a particular time has a stop associated with it. Let's see. Moving them, I said, and so yeah, that's about it. So far we've covered all our image processing, our drawing class, gradient class. So we were pretty well into it at this point. So not sure what we'll be looking at next, but this is basically our way of documenting this API, and it's a lot more to it than previous versions. So it's we're kind of doing this for ourselves as much as anyone. It's also helping us find bugs and that sort of thing, and it'll help us to remember how things work in the future, because there's just no way we can put the resources into like making a text document of all of this. So thanks for watching. Hope it's been entertaining. Probably not, but um, and maybe you'll find some use for it. And talk to you later.